Okay, we're back for game two. Similar to how we played the War Charger in the first game, I think I'm going to go ahead and throw it out in this second. Assassin would be nice to have leveled up, so would some of these others, but War Charger is just very reliable. And because the board is kind of a big question mark right now, I value the mobility as it lets us have a lot more options here. Okay, probably going to throw down a Glutton in general, but we'll see. Okay, this keeper is going to be a pain, potentially. Okay. So, the keeper... If I throw something in front of the lurker, the keeper will get to keep the creature alive. So that's not good. I could throw down a general in front of the keeper to try and trade. I could throw down a glutton in the same space. I think I'm going to throw down a general. A glutton next to it to get the bonus. And move the War Charger over in case I need to trade. So that keeper's definitely going to be a pain. It already is, and it's just the first time. Alright, so Technosmith is nice. Sentry is nice. I can Technosmith the Sentry, or I can Technosmith the right and play the Sentry, depending on what's called for here. Since the Sentry will trade with the Lurker, that is definitely reasonable so far. We shall see. Depends in part on if this trade is still set up to happen. Yeah. I was wondering about that. Okay. Unfortunately, we cannot necessarily trade with the keeper this turn. Oh wait, no, it does not have... the keeper does not have summoning sickness anymore. So I can definitely throw something like the Sentry in front of it if I need to. I think that's probably my best play at the moment. So I'm going to throw down Technosmith, block some damage. So the question is right versus Tower Vanguard versus Fellwalker. And I think right is probably going to be good because my opponent's going to have a lot of creatures dying from the looks of it. So I'm going to replace the general. I'm going to lose most of my creatures, but gets the worst of my opponent's stuff off the board. Definitely kind of playing from behind a little bit, but hopefully hopefully this will work out. Infiltrator is definitely good with Rite of the Grimgaunt once Rite is leveled up. However, so are War Charger and Blightwalker. Man, my opponent's playing some pretty impressive stuff here. Okay, I think War Charger in front of Zombie so that I can move it and then trade it with Venom Fang next turn. Think I might need Blightwalker just to hold things back a little bit. I played it in the lane where it will survive the turn. Okay, so we get the Flesh Fiend to level 2 late, unfortunately. Yeah, definitely not liking my draws this game as much, but my opponent has played an awful lot of really good rares. Okay. Hate to say it, but I should probably throw Marathine just to take care of Flesh Friend and play a Flesh Friend of my own. Okay, still on the back foot. Blightwalker's nice. War Charger's nice. War Charger is decent at defense as well as offense. So hopefully that's something that I can level up and maybe turn their game around eventually. We'll see. So, Blightwalker there. That's kind of a no-brainer. Actually, I don't think I want the War Charger here. I think it's either the Technician or the Infantry. I'm going to go ahead and play the Infantry. It's maybe slightly worse of a body than a Technician, but right now I want to keep a little bit of board control just so I don't keep losing life. I've been hemorrhaging life pretty quickly, so definitely want to turn that around. Okay, Forge Plate Sentry is one of the ways that we can get this going the right way in player rank 3. So that's good. Alright. Necro Slime could theoretically be a pain, so I'm going to go ahead and throw Sentry in front of it. Infiltrator can definitely handle Tracker. Okay, Glutton's good. Sparkblade Assassin is probably going to be my best bet in the next player level, so I'm probably going to play that if I can. I could see myself having to play Call of the Week or Deathseeker just to stay on top of things. So we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and battle. Glutton there. Unfortunately, this is not an even trade with the Assassin, but again, I'm going to need the Assassin at next player level, so hopefully it'll be enough. Right of the Grim Gaunt might be worth playing on Forge Plate Sentry, although I feel like my opponent's going to have stuff that can trade. So we'll see. That's actually a decent thing for me to see here. Because it will not trade, but... Okay, again, I think I'm going to level right and just play creatures to handle the board. I don't feel like that Forge Plate Sentry would live with enough oomph left to really get the value that I want out of it. There was only one creature dying, and the creature that was dying was bringing my Forge Plate Sentry dangerously low. So, however, since my opponent has not seen the Right of the Grim Gaunt yet, there's a chance that I can throw it down next player rank on something that will be difficult for him or her to handle. I do not know my opponent's gender, just that my opponent is an evil weevil. Okay, my opponent, again, shows some pretty strong rares. That's fine. These trades are not terrible. Marafiend doesn't trade, but it does a lot of damage. Alternatively, I could Fellwalker in front just to hold off a little longer. I think I'm going to Marafiend just to get the extra damage in, and Vault Tactician just because it's the best other creature I've got. We are getting in some damage. We're kind of catching up on damage, so we'll see how things go. It's not an easy game at this point, but certainly not impossible. Probably going to throw either Blightwalker or Flesh Friend in front of Frankenbaum, then play either the other or War Charger in an open lane, depending on what my opponent plays. Okay, so definitely want things that will give added value. Blightwalker would. Flesh Fiend will also give some added value. So I'm going to go ahead and throw Flesh Fiend down now. Alright. I think my best bet here is War Charger. It can, again, serve as offense or defense. Okay, Sentry is nice. Assassin is nice. Actually, Infiltrator is almost as good as Assassin here, so we'll see. Again, I'd love to get a Rite of the Grimgon on the Assassin. Oof, that's rough. Okay, what is my best way to stop all this damage? Unfortunately, I think I need to take the 18 damage from the Fellwalker. That'll at least shrink the Flesh Fiend. Technosmith is nice here. Not much else is, though. Yeah, this is looking like it's pretty close to over, but we'll see. Really needed another level 3 in this hand to have much chance at all of coming back, although there's not much that could. It really depends on what my opponent plays, but I need to be able to handle this creature as well as probably 2 more, which is, again, asking kind of a lot. My opponent's deck is pretty sweet, though. Alright, my opponent just pushes through too much damage. Back with round 3 soon.